And I tell you, it's another beautiful day in Monrovia. What a way to welcome you to your favorite program. This show is the newest on the block. But it has turned out to be the most listened to program on the radio at this time of the day. Liberians from across the world gather right here on Spoon Radio, listening via 107.5, 101.1, or 95.5. That's Spoon FM 107.5, Fabric 101.1, Super 95.5, and other radio stations across the country. And also online, Spoon TV, Fabric TV, and also Super TV, all on Facebook. And then you have Spoon Talk Live, our YouTube channel. From across the world, we gather here to make the analysis on the happenings with respect to the elections in the country. As you know, elections is on. This is the election season and the political fever is on. You know, when we spoke of 2023, we spoke of making decisions for our country, you know. In 2018, folks were saying, yeah, just 6 years from now. And some said the 6 years was so long, it was still far away. Some said, no, it's just a matter of time. 5 years after, we were still saying October 2023, 4 years, 3 years, 2 years. And now we've gone past October 10. We've made the tough decisions at the ballot box. The results are coming in. And of course, this show right here, we get to talk about the results, making all of the analysis around that, connecting with our folks out there in the field, bringing you the happenings from the National Elections Commission HQ there in Cinco, with our guys well posted and ready to give us all the pieces of information we need. And so we do all of that right here. Again, I want to say welcome. My name is Nelson Collier. We'll be here up to later this evening when we shall conclude this broadcast with our guys here at the National Elections Commission headquarters in Cinco. So again, welcome. My name is Nelson Collier, and lots of things to dive into here today on the program. We have our guys, as I said, posted at the National Elections Commission. Well, today I'm not there. I'm not at NEC. I wouldn't be coming to you live from the NEC today. Damo is not feeling well, so I'm here to make sure that we get it moving on. But while I'm away, we have Sylvester Cholope and also Ernest, the guy, you know, always behind the camera with me. Ernest and Sylvester are right there at the National Elections Commission. They're going to be giving us the updates, all of the happenings, right from NEC. So we will connect with them once the press conference starts. Ernest and Sylvester will be giving us all of the updates with respect to what the National Elections Commission will be bringing out for us today. As you know, most of you are aware Most of you are aware that we've gone 99.97% of the result coming from the National Elections Commission. That's for the presidential votes or the presidential results. So it means that we have what? We have what? 0.03% of the presidential votes that are yet to come in. And so the National Elections Commission will be giving us some of the results today. For the representative and senatorial category, they are going to be giving us results as well. They are going to be giving us some results as well from there, and let's hope to have a great one coming today from the National Elections Commission. Well, most of you are aware that in Nima County District 4, there was an issue with the ballot boxes. Yeah, we've been talking about that. So one precinct, two polling places. We still anticipate results from there. The information from yesterday was that the voting at that precinct, those two polling places are expected to take place today. Those guys were to do their voting today. We will be looking up to get some updates from the National Elections Commission as well to know as to whether voting actually took place today. The precinct there in Nima County District number 4, we're going to be establishing as to whether the folks there actually voted today, or if there was any technical issue. We on the radio and we tell you due to some technical problems, it's just broad. It's broad. Sometimes the technical problem will be that, I don't want to go there. I don't want to put all the secrets out. But we will be establishing from the National Elections Commission today as to whether voting took place today, or they'll be telling us in case there were technical issues, technical difficulties. They'll be filling us in with information regarding that as well. So we will be giving you updates from there. And on the flip side, the Unity Party, as most of you are aware, is glaring at this stage. We don't need a rocket scientist to tell us that we're going to have a second round. It is glaring. It's crystal clear that second round is what we're going for in the next couple of weeks from now. Well, October 7th is the constitutional date set up, the second Tuesday in October in the case of a second round. Well, let's see. National Elections Commission says they have fundings. Yes, yesterday the NEC chairperson, Madam Deviato Brown Lasana, was asked as to how prepared is the National Elections Commission to address the issue of funding in the case of a second round. Do they have funding for it? Is the NEC financially positioned to be able to conduct a second round? Well, she responded by saying that yes, they are prepared. In fact, they've received up to 90% of the budget required to conduct a second round for this election. So it means that money is not a problem right now for the National Elections Commission. They are well seated financially. They're comfortable enough to carry on the second round, to conduct the poll come November 7th. Yes, thank you. I said October, right? So November 7th, of course, NEC says they're ready. They have the finances. They have the budget to conduct the election come November 7th. But what the NEC boss did not say is how prepared they are. In fact, not preparation, but what is the budget? What is the actual budget that is needed to conduct the November 7th election, the runoff? How much does the NEC need? Yes, we know that they already have about 90% of the budget, as she stated, to conduct this election. But what is the budget? How much are we talking about? What is required by the National Elections Commission to be able to conduct this election? Well, probably they will throw a little bit of light on that as well. And they will tell us as to what the budget is, how much do they have, and all of that. We hope to get all of these updates today from the headquarters of the National Elections Commission in Singapore. Well, on the flip side, the second round is next, November 7th. The Unity Party, as we are informed, is carrying on recruitment right now as we speak. Senator Abraham Darius Dillon, the Montserrat County Senator, and his team have been recruiting since today. You know, at the Jacobtown Field on the Japan Freeway, where we have our guy Aaron Kuban posted there. He's gonna give us update as to what the exercise is like. What has the process been like? I've been seeing footages, especially from the backstage, from where I sit. I've seen images of those guys, standing in long queue. Aaron is gonna be giving us update on that as to what the process is. What is the criteria for one to serve as a pool washer for the Unity Party? Is it just anybody come from anywhere, and you just once you identify yourself as a Liberian, and then you can serve as a pool washer for the Unity Party as we move to the November 7th election? Or is there a criteria? All right. So Aaron Kuban and the rest of the guys will be giving us update on that as to where we stand right now with respect to the recruitment exercise that is currently ongoing along the Japan Freeway. All right. So that's coming up very shortly. Once we get signal from Aaron Kuban, once he's ready, of course, we will be connecting with him and making sure that we have the updates coming from there. All right. So again, I want to say welcome. This is 2023 Elections Update 360. We're live on Spoon 107.5 FM. We're live on Fabric 101.1 FM. We are live on Super 95.5 FM as well. So welcome. Let's make sure that we can have a great show here today. We will now try to establish contact with Aaron. Let's know what the process is like at the Jacobtown Field. We hope to share images with you as well to give you a clear understanding of what it's like in terms of the recruitment exercise that's ongoing at the Jacobtown Field. We understand the Unity Party is doing that as part of this entire process to have qualified individuals, people who have the party at heart, people who can be able to do the job to man the pools, to wash the pools for the Unity Party come November 7th. Okay, but let's take a bite of this one. We come back, we connect with Aaron. He's going to be giving us more updates on that right here on 2023 Elections Update 360. Again, I'm Nelson Colette. I want to say welcome in case you just joined us. Let's take a bite of this one right here to be back. Okay, so our guy Aaron Kuban is trying to set up. Shortly, we will connect with Aaron Kuban, and he's going to be giving us update on the recruitment exercise there on the Jacobtown Field that is being carried on according to information by the Unity Party. We'll talk to him. He's gonna give us some updates on that. Why our team gets set at the National Elections Commission. As I made my way here, I realized that there is still a presence of the security there at the National Elections Commission. That office is the most attractive place in the country right now. When you listen to your radio, and you want to get updates, once it has to do with the National Elections Commission, all eyes are watching, all ears are up, because folks want to understand what's going on with the results. What are the counties that the NEC have done counting results from? Of course, the latest update is what folks want to get every single day, and that is just what we will be bringing you right here on this very edition of Elections Update 360. Again, welcome. Okay, so let's now cross over to the Jacobtown field, where Unity Party exercise going. Aaron Kuban, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here, Nelson, and I'm coming to you live from the Moscow County District number 2 office of the Unity Party, and this is the Unity Party Moscow County chapter office. It's also the chapter office and also district number 2 as well.
Aaron, I see some folks in the background. I see individuals. What appears to be a queue. Give us an idea of what's happening here.
Come again?
Aaron, I'm saying that I see a lot of folks on camera and all of that moving from one point to another. Give us an understanding of what's happening here.
Yeah, so as you may be aware, last evening Senator Abraham Darius Delon appeared on the Spoon Talk, and he made a pronouncement that as head of the Unity Party rescue mission, Moscow County, that's the campaign manager of Moscow County. He's going to begin the process of recruiting about 5,000 pool washers for the upcoming second round of the election. And so Senator Abraham Darius Delon has kickstart that entire process with young people from different districts across Moscow County. When I arrived here, there was a PA system that just went off announcing individuals from various districts like District 13, 14, 15, and districts surrounding this area, and district number 2 as well, and 3. So people were queued up in numbers to place their names. According to officials here, including Senator Delon, these people who are writing their names, they will not have automatic selection as pool washers. It is a vetting process that they're going to go through. When you come here, you write your name, and then you are given the opportunity to be vetted. Senator Delon clearly stated last evening that the individuals who will be selected here have to show us standing that they are reliant. That's one of the things, because this is a tempting, a position that you're going to get into. You get some temptation, so you should be, reliant. Someone who may be financially stable. But Nelson, as you can see, though one cannot use just, the lenses of the eye to say that these people that are here, they are not financially, strong. But if
Mhm.
you want to do a comparison of some of the individuals that have come here, these are all
Mhm.
young people, and for our country, the population, not many young people, they are aware of or where to do. So the rescue mission will have to do more in terms of vetting these individuals and how reliant they are,
And and
and how
and
the United Party can rely on them to get proper data and they cannot be influenced. So the process is ongoing.
yeah.
Senator Abraham Downs Dillon is just in front of our camera here, and we wish you to speak to him along the way.
Okay. So Aaron, first of all, I want to know, did you have you been able to establish as to what the criteria is for one to get qualified to serve as the pool as a pool washer? Because yes, you stated clearly that Senator DeLone um, have taken the responsibility to recruit about what 5,000 pool washer, right?
5,000 pool washers.
Okay. So,
Yes.
did he state, or were you able to gather as to what the criteria is? Is it just anyone coming from anywhere that's going to be accepted to serve as pool washer for the Unity Party as this recruitment is going on, or are they Unity Party partisans? With respect to that, have you gathered any facts surrounding what the criteria are?
Now, like I just stated, when I came here, I saw individuals writing their names, even where I've turned the camera just on this
Yeah.
side, it's another district, people here writing their names to get included or selected as pool washers. But I also stated that the officials here have said that individuals who will be selected as pool washers for the Unity Party will have to be vetted. Though I've not received a full, a requirement of how one can get fully enrolled or selected as a pool washer. But
Okay.
one of it is that you should show a standing that you are, a partisan of the party. I understand
Okay.
Senator Dillon was talking about the issue about viewing people, even Facebook account to know as to their past posts that they've done and who they
Okay.
actually pledge their support to. But Nelson, this is going to be a tedious process. The fact that anyone coming here writing their names,
Are they
it is not
presenting
clear whether
ID
the
card,
United
some
Party
sort
is
of
going to
ID card?
use the membership card. Sorry.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Go ahead. I was just asking as to whether the folks going now to form part of this exercise are presenting anything like an ID card to indicate that you are a member of the Unity Party or you have some sort of affiliation with any of the auxiliaries of the Unity Party. That's where I was coming from.
Yeah, no, I've not seen that. And like I said, we just came on and we will speak with Senator Dillon. All of these questions, will be posed to him, and I'm hoping that he can answer them clearly. Another issue here, I was here too, and I listened to someone on the PA system announcing that the people who are coming here are volunteers, and
Okay.
they should not expect money if they serve as pool washers, which is another issue we need to look at too as well. Whether these individuals who are coming here will work
Mhm.
for the entire day, as pool washer and not expecting something from the campaign of Ambassador Buaka. That's another concern. There is this issue about pool washers that serve this going election receiving $20. There are some who have said that amount was a little, too small for individuals who serve the entire day. But Senator
Okay.
Dillon has said that the individuals, most of them said they wanted to volunteer, but now you see the issue about some of them raising concern about the money that was given to them. So the United Party, we have to be careful on how they do this and how they go about doing it. But Nelson, let me just, try to make way to speak with Senator Abraham Downs Dillon. And yeah, I have one of his staff here that I want to speak with in the back. So you can just hold on there while I try to make that connect, and then I can speak with the senator.
Okay. Okay. So we're hoping that you can do that. We're hoping you can do that. But folks, this is where we are. Of course, lots of questions we still have to ask Aaron Kuban. But you heard from him, right? That the Unity Party, on behalf of the Unity Party, Senator Darius Dillon, Senator Abraham Darius Dillon of Montreal County, has decided to, honor the cause, or recruit folks to serve as pool washers. About 5,000 of those individuals there are still a lot of questions, so many questions to ask with respect to how this process is going to play out. The criteria is one thing that needs to be uh, made clear. What qualifies one to serve as a pool washer for the Unity Party, especially when we have a situation now where a lot of the supporters of the Unity Party have raised concerns about the Unity Party abandoning the southeastern region. You hear some folks say, "Oh yeah, there were limited fundings and all of those things." Yeah, so we'll try to establish as to what the process is, who gets qualified to do what, and every single step along the way is going to play out. I will also try to establish from Aaron as to what the expression on the faces of those folks were when the issue of volunteerism was brought to the table, because that's one aspect. The pool washers are going to be out there. They're going to be spending their entire day at a particular precinct, at a particular polling place, in a particular room. Maybe you're going to have two groups of people. The first batch serve from this time to this time. The second group comes in from another time to another time. But whichever way you put it, they're going to be putting in the hours. All right. So I'll also try to establish from Aaron or maybe Senator DeLon as he comes on to speak as to what was the expression on the faces of those individuals at the Unity Party District 2 office when the issue about volunteerism was brought to the table. How are they reacting to it as well is something that we hope to establish. And then the next thing is the folks who are going to be serving in this capacity. The fact that those individuals have been told about is a kind of a voluntary service. Okay, let me unmute Aaron. Let's see if he has an update. Aaron, are you there? Have you established contact with Senator DeLon? Is he set to talk to us? Or what is the situation like?
Now, so that Dylan is in a little meeting. You can see before here. Here he is and having a little meeting with some of the guys. And then right after he's done, he's going to be speaking with us. And
Okay.
most of the questions and most of the concerns that you raised, and I too have similar concerns. Those concerns will be put before him. And I believe he will answer. But I was thinking as to whether I could also speak with some of the guys who are here,
Yeah,
who have come
but Aaron,
to.
Aaron, just before you do that, Aaron, just before you do that, what was the expression on the faces of these individuals when the issue of volunteerism was raised? Were they excited? Did you sense any level of excitement, or did you see disappointment in their faces, considering that uh, they've been told that they're going to be volunteering for the entire day?
Nelson, to admit, I was not actually looking in the faces of those individuals to know as to whether they're happy with that.
Okay.
But one thing I can say that last night when Senator Dillon appeared on the show, he clearly stated that the individuals who will be recruited today and moving forward are volunteers. And
Okay.
I don't really believe that with the war of volunteerism, it will mean total, totally that these people will not get a dime when they serve. I think it's a means of recruiting people who will willingly come forward, and in an event wherein they receive a little amount, they will not, you know, be agitating about an amount that they receive. I believe that that's the purpose for which the war volunteerism is being used, and not that these individuals will not get anything. Because when people listen to, the word volunteerism, I think that's one of the reasons why this place is not jam packed or packed to capacity. That word volunteerism, it
Uh,
scares a lot of people away. They believe that it's, actually free. And so,
okay.
but we'll ask the question from my own, perspective and what I think about it. It's not that these individuals will go home, without a
I get
dime
it.
after they've worked. And so, sorry.
Okay, so what I'm getting from you is that your thoughts are those individuals will not serve the entire day and go home without getting the time. You think that there's going to be some compensation from either the senator or the Unity Party. But Aaron, let's talk about the turnout. Approximately how many persons are we talking about right now at the district office there in District 2. I see some folks on camera,
Now as we
younger,
speak,
middle age, and so forth. Approximately how many persons?
now when we started speaking on the camera, it was it was almost about 2 hours since I arrived here, and
Okay.
so most of the people are already leaving. The process started since a little on 2 o'clock. So many of these
Okay.
people were here in the group that sat in long queues when I was here. Just before we came on, many of them have already written their names because they wrote their names per district, and so most of these people have already, left. But this place was packed, but not as packed as you would expect in a campaign rally. Now I told you about a word used by Senator Dillon, volunteerism. That in itself obviously scared a lot of people away. But many people are coming and they are leaving. When they come, they write their names, they leave as well. And what I noticed is that their contact numbers are taken. Their districts
Okay.
where they register, their contact numbers in their district are taken so as to contact them. We understand that these individuals will be contacted and then they will be streamed to know whether they can be trusted and they are also relying enough. I don't know whether they will ask them whether they have cards, whether they.
Hmm.
Sorry, are you getting me, Nelson?
Yeah. You're still on,
I
Aaron.
don't know whether they will ask them whether but these are concerns we put forward to Senator Dillon. Whether they're going to ask them whether they have cars, they have house, they have a family that they feed.
You're talking about the
These
asset.
are
Is that
their
geared
assets.
towards making sure that the individuals that are being recruited are not easily compromised?
Yeah, there are reports of poor washers in some elections, you know, being compromised,
Hmm.
especially based on the fact that these individuals, are not, well potent enough financially to resist any financial temptation. And so when the such temptation comes their way, they run into it, and then they are influenced in some cases. And so I believe this is where the Unity Party, this is exactly what the Unity Party might be avoiding. Not to have individuals who
Okay.
will just walk in and say, I want to become pool washer. Automatically, that person, you know, is selected or accepted as pool washer. So they're going to be vetted. And we will speak with Senator Dillon on the processes and how exactly they're gonna do this because it's something that this is political now, and the Unity Party is going against the ruling establishment. Without stupor, I can say that the Unity Party,
Oh, too bad we lost Aaron. We lost Aaron Kuban there. We are hoping we can reestablish contact with him as we move on uh, with this edition of 2023 elections update 360. And of course, we're here. We're live on Spoon 107.5 FM, Fabric 101.1 FM, Super 95.5 FM, and other stations across the country. And we want to say welcome. Thanks for joining us on this edition of the program. So we will definitely reconnect with Aaron. He's going to give us more update on that. Once he gets in touch with Senator Abraham Darius Dillon, the senator is going to further expand on some of uh, the answers that even Aaron is giving us with respect to the criteria for recruiting those individuals. Yes, he spoke of volunteerism. Is it in any way having an impact on the number of people coming in or turning up to form part of this process? Are they also looking at the possibility of some of those individuals being compromised, and what are they doing to curb that, to be able to minimize or reduce the possibility of recruiting individuals that could be easily compromised, considering the fact that the pool washers are very important. They're going to be playing a very important role at those different centers in making sure that the votes of the Unity Party is protected, or those votes are protected. So we will reconnect with Aaron once we get him, and As he gets Senator DeLone, we're going to provide more information on that. But we stay up here. This is 2023 Elections Update 360. I want to say thanks for joining us again and welcome to the program. I'm Nelson Colette. Let's have a great show here together. Let's take a bath of this. We'll be right back. As you know, our team is setting up at the National Elections Commission. Well, today the team is led by C. Sylvester Cholope and Ernest Benda. They are both there at the National Elections Commission headquarters in Syncor. And the rest of the guys, the rest of the team members, they're going to be providing us updates with respect to what's coming up from the National Elections Commission today. As of yesterday, NEC reported that we had gone 99.97% of the results. Talking about the voting process that went on October 10. So we left with 0.03% of the result, especially for the presidential category. So we were informed yesterday that voting would have taken place today at the Pure Lantour precinct there in Nimba County District 4. We hope to get more updates from the National Elections Commission today with respect to how far that process went. Did the guys in at that precinct in District 4, Nimba County, actually vote today? Did they vote? Maybe if there are results, the National Elections Commission will be feeding us in with all of those updates as well today. And we're going to be capturing all of that right in the broadcast. The press conference comes up at 4:30. While that is going on, we'll try to crisscross and move on to see if we can get some updates from the counties as well. Our correspondents are posted, and let's hope we can get some updates from them as we move ahead with this very important coverage right here. That's 2023 elections updates right here on the Spoon Network. Again, welcome. Thanks for joining us. Okay, so welcome back. Shortly we'll connect with our guys from the National Elections Commission. They've set up. They are going to be giving us update. Information is that the press conference will be starting any moment from now. I see the seats of the 7 board of commissioners are all still empty as the media is ready to get this coming up. But let's move on to the district two offices there in Montserrat County, where our guy Aaron Kuban is posted to give us more update. I see Senator Delon is right before the camera,
Yeah,
and
I'm ready.
Aaron, are you there? I see the
Nelson, yeah,
senator
Nelson, the senator is
is
here.
before the camera. Okay.
Yes. Senator Delon, welcome to Spoon TV.
Thank you, sir.
We see you here. Last night you made a pronouncement that you embarked on the process of recruiting pool washers for the United Party as we head to second round based on all indication and holding all factor consent. You started this process. So far, how's it been?
It's going good.
Good as in what?
I think good. We meet our target.
5,000?
Yeah, 5,000. We got more than 300,000 22 votes in Montserrat. 5,000 we can get for pool washing. As you can see, tomorrow.
Senator Delon, one of the things you mentioned, or a particular word you mentioned last evening was volunteerism.
Yes.
In what sense?
Everybody here knows. Run up election, all pool washers will carry themselves to the police center and feed themselves. Yeah. No pool washer is expecting or should expect or will expect that they campaign will transport or feed them. It means we are recruiting credible people and people who are able to sustain themselves. Because voting and winning is more important than the free washing fee.
Senator, are you taking into consideration that this might backfire? We know that in some cases people come here with issue about volunteerism, but they will come back to the media and say that they were not paid for a service that they rendered.
It's just simple. We put in the media that everybody is volunteering and no transportation, no feeding. But because you put your knee down today, does that make you full washer? We'll do background scrutiny.
That's the next aspect of it. What's the criteria for one to be selected? What does it require? Someone who has written his or her name down, for that person to be called as a pool washer. What does it require?
The requirement is left to us.
It's not public?
No, that other strategy will not get in public.
Does one need to have the United Party identification
not
as a member?
I'm not in United Party. I don't intend to join United Party. I'm a member and leader of the rescue mission. Everybody here may not be Liberty Party, United Party person. Some from Liberty Party, some from MDR, some from MOL, some from NDC, but it is an alliance, EFFL, and you name them, right? Rainbow Coalition and all of that. Right now, people are blind to party politics. People are seeing Liberia and the rescue mission to rescue this country. When we rescue the country, we can stop party politics and party attitude. Right now, it's about having Joseph Boakai grace to lead this country, to rescue it from the hands of this gang right here. So our criteria to recruit will not be on the microphone. The announcement that we are recruiting is what brought people here. There will be some people who will leave from here, they will not come here again, go without calling. After our background scrutiny.
Senator, one of the aspects of this entire process, you could have people infiltrating the system from another political institution. Last night you mentioned issue about people who getting to be selected should be reliant, someone who is economically well off. Looking at the individuals who've come here, what's your perspective about that? Do you think these are individuals who cannot be easily swayed or tempted when it comes to financial influences?
You see, most time when we say people who are reliant, not necessarily their pocket. Because you can have money and you can still be dishonest. Sometimes you can be economic poor, but you can have strong character and integrity. So you're trying to find where like you're from BBC and you won't find where to catch me so I can form a strategy on that you're not reaching.
Thank you very much, Senator. Thank you very much. Montserrat Senator Abraham Darius Delon. He's the Montserrat campaign manager of the rescue mission, the Unity Party, and he's just speaking with us there. Nelson, did you get the senator? Most of our concerns were addressed, though he was can take on some of them.
Certainly, Aaron, I did get some call. Let's see. Aaron, walk away from the voice a bit. Aaron, are you still with us? Aaron, are you with us? Okay, so we lost Aaron Kuban there. But you just listened to Senator Abraham Darius Dillon, of course, providing updates with respect to the process. And he said not a single person will be giving a dime to serve as pool washers. Remember, Senator Dillon said he's recruiting 5,000 pool washers from across Montserrado County in his capacity as senator of the county, as someone who supports the Unity Party or the Rescue Mission. And he says that all of those people who are being recruited will not be giving a damn. They will transport themselves, they will feed themselves, and they are expected to do an excellent job. Let's try to bring Aaron Kuban back. I see Aaron Kuban. Aaron, are you there? Are you still with us?
Yeah, I'm here, Nelson. Like I was saying, some of our concerns were addressed, but the senator was also skeptic about some other issues. Like he said, those will not be public.
Yeah, certainly. He said it wouldn't be public. Those individuals will have to feed themselves on the right the cost of every other thing that's going to be happening there.
Yes, Nelson, again, I can say that though I'm not in the United Party, hierarchy or part of the strategy that's being used by Senator Dillon, but I believe this is a strategy to get people who are committed, Nelson, because it is even mind-boggling to think that these individuals will work from the morning to the evening, they will feed themselves and everything. But it is just intended to have people who will be committed. The fact of the matter, you can hear what Senator Dillon just said, and walk over to this Montserrado County chapter office and place your knee down and stay wanting to work. Then, when there is any opportunity or finance on that day, it will be a surprise to you, okay? But if you're concerned about money, you come there, you cannot get the money. So I think this is a strategy that these individuals will come, noting that they will not get money, but in my mind, they will get something.
Okay. So, Aaron, thanks a lot for giving us that update. We do appreciate, and we want to announce switch to the National Elections Commission and get our guys. There's a whole lot wrong. We look forward to getting more of this.
Thank you very much, Nelson. Thank you.
Okay. Okay, so I see that folks at the National Elections Commission are now getting set. Let me bring on our guys from there. See Sylvester Chulupe and Ernest Bina are right now at the National Elections Commission. Sylvester, how are you?
That's it?
Okay, Sylvester, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, sorry, give us an idea of what's going on now. I see three of the 7 board of commissioners already seated right now as you guys are getting set for this very important press conference from the headquarters of the National Elections Commission. But give us an idea of what's happening in the hall. What is the setup like? What is the turn up like? What is the level of preparation so far? And what is the next saying with respect to how soon they're going to be starting this press conference?
So thank you. You said it rightly. Now we have 3 of the commissioners here presently, and we also have a few journalists compared to those journalists that usually be in the hall. And so we are very few here. And of course, this area is not really packed as it usually is. We also have a few international journalists and observers also here, awaiting the commissioners to begin this press conference. Yes.
Okay. So you spoke of the presence of the media. There's a limited presence of the media right now. You want to flip over a bit. I see Commissioner Basi Liokangwa just took his seat. Commissioner Josephine Kouge, Commissioner Deviator Brown Lasana, the chairperson herself, and yeah. But could you flip over a bit? Let's have an idea of what the turnout is like with respect to the media persons that are there, and also some of the observers, both local and international. I see Commissioner Bwaka Dukle is just taking a seat. But Cholope, you want to give us an idea of what's happening from the other side of the hall? Hello, Sylvester, are you there? Are you with us? Okay, so it appears that there's a little issue. We hope we can re-establish contact with our guys as they try to give us more updates with respect to what's happening. Okay, so I see that the conference has started. So we're going to go over now to the National Elections Commission and bring you the updates from right there.
Members of the group have been once again welcome. It's a press briefing following the 10th Republic of Liberia, the National Elections Commission, Madam Chairperson, Madam Co-Chairperson, and members of the Board of Commissioners, our local and international partners, election observers, monitoring groups, members of the Fourth Estate, we'd like to welcome you once again to this daily press briefing following the 10th October 2023 general elections. Madam Chairperson, David Eto Brown Lansanan will address this press briefing.
Madam Co-Chair, fellow commissioners, distinguished stakeholders, fellow Liberians, members of the press, ladies and gentlemen. I welcome you to the headquarters of the National Elections Commission and to the Commission's daily press briefings. You are aware that we reported yesterday a rerun of the presidential, senatorial, and representative elections at 2 polling places in Precinct Bio Lontuo in Electoral District 4 in Nimba County, which will be held tomorrow, 20 October 2023. The Commission wishes to inform you again that all is set for the conduct of these elections. According to the magistrate, the Liberian National Police has already deployed officers to the area. Meanwhile, NEC permanent and temporary staff are also being deployed today. Meanwhile, the Commission wishes to inform you that there has been 7 arrests made so far from the disruption of the counting process in Bio Lontuo Precinct, Electoral District number 4, Nimba County. Those arrested are George Josephus, Menwengwe Sieden, Nelson Goma, Gomiete Gomi, Emmanuel Luo, Hanson Cooper, and Hakaton Mie. According to the police in Nimba, these individuals have been levied multiple charges ranging from obstruction of government's function, criminal mischief, theft of property, and tampering with public records. Others who were involved with the violent acts are said to be on the run. With regards to the payment of temporary staff, as at today, payrolls for Lower Monserrado, Maryland, River G, Riverses, Lower Lofa, Upper Monserrado, Margibi, Upper Nimba, Lower Nimba, and Grand Jide have been submitted, and payments are being processed for mobile money transfer for temporary staff who worked in these magisterial areas. Temporary staff from the remaining magisterial areas will be processed as soon as the payrolls are submitted. The following are tallied results from the magisterial offices across the country to date. For the presidency, Boyka Joseph N. UP, votes obtained 137,622, constituting 59.50%. We are George Mane CDC, votes obtained 50,296, constituting 21.75%. Okay, I will come back there. Gonglo Tiawan Say LPP, votes obtained 17,021, constituting 7.36%. These are the results from the presidential elections for Nimba County, 734 polling places of a total of 736 polling places, constituting 99.73%. I'll now move on to Grand Bassa County. We are George Mane CDC, votes obtained 46,651, constituting 44.31%. Boyka Joseph N. UP, votes obtained 36,214, constituting 34.40%. Alperton Junior Edward W. GDM, votes obtained 5,267, constituting 5.00%. Those were the results for Grand Bassa County, 405 polling places of a total of 405 polling places, constituting 100%. Now for Grand Cru County, 110 polling places of a total of 110 polling places, constituting 100%. We are George Mane, CDC, votes obtained 24,477, constituting 79.67%. Boyka Joseph N. UP, votes obtained 2,567, constituting 8.36%. Alperton Junior Edward W. GDM, votes obtained 1,136, constituting 3.70%. Those were the votes, results for presidential for Grand Cru County. I now read you the National Presidential Progressive Tally Reports, consolidated. 5,888 polling places of a total of 5,890 polling places, constituting 99.97%. Alperton Junior Edward W. GDM, votes obtained 40,262, constituting 2.20%. Boyka Joseph N. UP, votes obtained 796,513, constituting 43.34%. Brown Junior Allen Ara, LRP, votes obtained 15,602, constituting 0.85%. Cummings Alexander B., CPP, votes obtained 29,612, constituting 1.61%. Fremont Simeon CM, MPC, votes obtained 13,198, constituting 0.72%. Gonglo Tiawan Se, LPP, votes obtained 26,391, constituting 1.44%. Kamara Senior, Lucini F, Alcup, votes obtained 35,984, constituting 1.96%. Kiamu David GB, DPPL, votes obtained 5,084, constituting 0.28%. Collie Alexander N. RNC, votes obtained 4,398, constituting 0.24%. Kuyate Sheikh A. LFM, votes obtained 5,097, constituting 0.28%. Kroma Bendu Alema, Independent, votes obtained 5,979, constituting 0.33%. Miller Richard Say, LFP, votes obtained 2,878, constituting 0.16%. Moneyback Clarence K. Lino, votes obtained 5,298, constituting 0.29%. Morris Robert Friends, Independent, votes obtained 3,361, constituting 0.18%. Nyanti Sarah Beslow, all, votes obtained 3,643, constituting 0.20%. Tweeder William Ware, DNA, votes obtained 11,183, constituting 0.61%. Turner Joseph Tom, NLP, votes obtained 9,812, constituting 0.54%. We are George Mannen CDC, votes obtained 803,956, constituting 43.84%. Wapo Jeremiah Z, votes obtained 9,146, constituting 0.50%. Yofi Luther N, Rebuilders, votes obtained 6,478, constituting 0.35%. Total valid votes 1,833,875, constituting 100%. Total invalid votes 114,610. Total votes 1,948,485. And that ends the National Presidential Progressive Tally Report Consolidated. I now invite my colleague, Commissioner Awa, to read senatorial and representative results.
Good afternoon. We don't want no holla. We don't want no confusion. We don't want no holla. We don't want no confusion. Yeah. Let's celebrate and have a good time, brother. Let's celebrate and have a good time, sister. Let's all dance and sing together, baby.
Commission's daily press briefings. The NEC is pleased to report that polling is underway in Nimba County Electoral District Number 4 in Precinct Biolontuo for the presidential, senatorial, and representative elections, and is reported to have attracted hundreds of registered voters despite previous disruption of the process by some Liberians now under bars or now behind bars who made away with ballot boxes during the 10th October polls. The ongoing polls in Biolontuo, Nimba County District Number 4 will close at 6 p.m. today, 20th October 2023. The Commission will announce the results from these rerun presidential and legislative elections following the counting, tallying, and collation of the results in the coming days. The results from the rerun elections in Biolontuo will form part of the final results and general outcome of the 10th October 2023 presidential and legislative elections. The final announcement of the various categories of winners of these elections will be made in the week of 23rd October at the daily press briefing at 4:30 p.m. Thank you. We'll take your questions.
Thank you, Madam Chairperson. Members of the press. Interaction continuing now, if there are any.
Thank you very much for coming. We'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you much again for coming. So, like the chair rightly stated, tomorrow we will be here again. Thank you very much.
Okay, so folks, there you have it. Of course, that ends the press conference from the National Elections Commission. We now have our guy, C. Sylvester. Sorry, folks. Sorry for that interruption. So let's now cross over to our team there. C. Sylvester Chilupe has joined us from NEC headquarters in Cinco. Chilupe, welcome. Sylvester, are you with us? Okay, let me try to unmute you, Sylvester. Okay, so Sylvester, are you here? Are you with us?
Yeah, sure, I'm here. Are you getting me?
Okay, great. It's good to have you. Sylvester, bring us up to speed as to what the latest updates are from the press conference today at the National Elections Commission. What are updates you like to fill us in with?
So thank you. So in less than 5 minutes, the head of the commissioners here at NEC was able to briefly, tell the media practitioners that were here that all statistics from yesterday remain the same, and the voting is ongoing in Nimba County District Number 4, specifically at Precinct Biolontuo. Is ongoing, and the result will be out by the 23rd of October. All right. So, with that very short information, it was done, and the floor was open to media practitioners to ask questions. However, no media practitioner asked any question. So immediately, that's how the press conference, came to an end. So right now, there are only 3 media practitioners here, from different institutions, including us, right here at the conference here.
Okay, so now let's talk about what the turnout was today. You have been following the conference there at the National Elections Commission, comparing previous days to today. What was it like with respect to the presence of the media and even the local and international observers there?
Of course, full in attendance. Those media practitioners that I saw here, they did not retain the media practitioners from different institutions. For the commissioners, they were here. I think for observers, international observers, there should be around 3 to 5 persons who were also here. So in terms of comparison, today's press conference was actually poorly, attended by media practitioners, and even Adonai we see more than 3 officers of the Liberia National Police walking, into the new hall. I think with 2 police officers. So that tells you that, in fact, the commissioners, they were not really in that usual mood, like addressing the media in terms of having statistics or reports to tell Liberian people as it relates to the ongoing, elections. So I saw on their faces that the commissioners, like, they were tired, to give any reports. Perhaps since all statistics remain the same, that's why they actually put on posters like that. But only the commissioners were able to briefly, address us as it relates to the ongoing voting in Nima County District number 4.
Okay. So the next chairperson further expand on. Now I know that the results from the process that's ongoing now in Nima County will be coming on will be coming up on the 23rd, right? On the 23rd, along with other
Yes,
results.
actually,
So all results remain constant as of now. As of yesterday, all results remain constant.
definitely, that's what she said. Our results remain constant, and they look forward to the result that will be coming from District 4 in Nima County. She also emphasized that at Pinnet, for NEC workers, it's also ongoing. People have started receiving their pay, so from the National Elections Commission is taking everything possible to make sure that those that work with them in the first round receive their pay. So she also mentioned that. But if you also observe if you read through the official page of the NEC, you also realize that about 3 hours ago, according to the NEC, arrests have been made, for 7 persons who were involved in the disturbance in District 4 in Makante. 7 persons were arrested and they are on an investigation that is also posted. So as it relates to the development from District number 4 in Makante,
So Sylvester,
yeah.
sorry, you're breaking in. If you don't mind going out and trying to log in again, I think that would be the
Okay.
best option for us. But you're coming in broken. Yeah.
So we're going to relog.
Yeah,
Okay.
you can
We are here.
try to log in again. But folks out there, of course, you got it right from our team. See Sylvester Cholope and of course Ernest Bernard and the rest of the guys there at the headquarters of the National Elections Commission. Results from yesterday remains the same as as of today, tomorrow, and up to the 23rd. That is when we are going to see more results coming in. By that time, tallying will have completed from District 4 in Nima County, and we'll see more results coming in from the National Elections Commission. So as it stands, the numbers remain the same. Okay, so let's see if we can get Sylvester back. Sylvester, are you with us?
Yes, I'm here, Nelson. Are you getting me?
Okay, I think it's much better now. So now
Okay.
tell us about the presence of our international observers as well. You just spoke of the press, the media, and all of that. Let's know what it was like for the international observers.
Like I told you, those international observers that I saw a few minutes ago, they did not reach 5. Then the local journalists, we did not reach 10 persons from
Less
different
than
institutions.
10
So
attendance today.
less than 10 journalists attended today. That tells you how poor the conference was in terms of attendance. All right. So for the commissioners were here, and only the head of the commission spoke details as it relates to the ongoing voting that is in Nima County number 4, and also the payment by NEC, to its workers. So those are the 2 major points that were able to measure.
Okay, thanks a lot, Sylvester. We'd like to hold you there because there seem to be some issues with your connection. But thanks for giving us update. Thanks to you and the team for making sure that we get those pieces of information from the NEC headquarters. Thanks a lot, Sylvester.
Thank you so much.
Okay, so folks, there you have it. Of course, our guys there from the NEC headquarters there in Syncor giving us update. So as per the update so far, voting continued today, and of course, is expected the polls will be closed by 6 p.m. So we have a little over 1 hour. That's about an hour and 10 minutes or less than that for polls to be closed in the two at the two precincts there. Sorry, the two polling places there in District 4 in Nema County. And as the next chairperson said, several arrests have been made with respect to that situation in Nema County. 7 persons have been arrested. You have George Johnson, you have Henson Cooper, and a lot more have been arrested in connection with the disturbance there. They have been charged on multiple counts from tampering with state property and a lot more there. And of course, we look forward to seeing what happens at the end of the day. And so the results remain the same until the 23rd. But one thing to take into consideration here is the fact that elections were conducted on the 10th of October, and the NEC has up to 15 days to be able to release the final result from the election. Up to 15 days. And I remember the first day when the NEC chairperson addressed the conference, she was asked this particular question as to how soon will the final result be up? How long is the National Elections Commission going to take to come up with the final results? And of course, she went on to say that they have up to 15 days by law, and so they were going to work within that time and ensure that the results are up either on the 15th day or before the close of 15 days. So from the 10th of October, today is October 20th, we've already gone 10 days since the conduct of the election in our country. So NEC has 5 additional days to work tirelessly to ensure that results are up and Liberians get to understand where we are. Though there are projections right now that we might just be going for a second round, or we will be going for a second round based on the fact that none of the 20 presidential candidates were able to attain the constitutionally required number, that is 50 plus 1% of the vote. They are all in for the 3% and stuff like that. So based on that, we will definitely be going to a runoff or a second round. And so, but as it stands, all eyes are on the National Elections Commission to see, to establish as to whether NEC will be able to work in her own time frame. Remember, the NEC chairperson says they're going to do this thing within 15 days. Constitutionally, they have, or by law, they have 15 days. So within the period of the 15 days, they're going to make sure that the results are up. Well, we've gone 10 days, 10 out of the 15 days is already out. But we've been told that on the 23rd of October, we're going to see the result coming from Nema County, adding to what we already have to get the final results. And it is expected that on the very 23rd, a lot of Liberians are having this expectation that the National Elections Commission will equally be able to announce the runoff. Whatever the case is, all eyes are on the NEC, and we look forward to seeing what happens at the end of the day. So the folks there in Nema County, District number 4, Precinct Bill Lontuo, have been voting today. So we look forward to seeing how it goes. But the numbers remain the same. NEC did not release any official number today. As you know, winners have already been pronounced from the senatorial category from the different counties, the 15 senators that are expected to be elected. Well, winners have already started coming out from those different counties. And in the representative category, there are folks who have been pronounced as winners as well. For Montserrat County, for example, you have winners from the different districts. There are just few districts that still have issues that we have not heard of winners from. But you take, for example, district number 2, district number 1, district number 3, district number 4, district number 5, district number 6, and several other districts. We've already started receiving winners from those places. Well, we look forward to seeing as to whether the National Elections Commission is going to live within the time frame of 15 days, or as to whether we're going to see an extension in the time, which a lot of people are just hoping wouldn't be the case, because if that happened, then that will be another slip on the part of the National Elections Commission. Again, I want to say thanks to all of you out there. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. We have to end up very soon today because you know that we are at a stage in this particular process now where all eyes are on the neck to just get this pronouncement that officially we are going to a second round, and then we will definitely be on our way to that. There are some who say, yeah, the NEC is doing her best given the challenges. Well, NEC is doing her best to have the results coming in. We've gone 10 days, pretty close to 2 weeks. There are some who say that, look, this process is so slow. It's too far away slow, and they should do better. But at the end of the day, this is what we've got. This is the system we have, and it can only get better. I want to say thanks a lot to you out there. Till we come your way again, my name is Nelson Coleb, and thanks to the team. Thanks to Aaron Kuban for giving us update on the recruitment process taking place currently at the Montserrat Unity Party Montserrat County District 2 office there along the Japan Freeway. Thanks to Aaron Kuban, Senator Dara DeLong, the Montserrat County Senator, and his folks are there making sure that they recruit. Senator DeLong says he's recruiting 5,000 pool washers to wash the votes. People who will be there. They will go there at the different polling centers. They will watch the votes. They will not close their eyes. But guess what? He says there is going to be absolutely no pay. All of those people who will be going there will underwrite the cost of their own transportation. They will feed themselves, and they're not going to be paid. How true is this? Well, that's what the Montserrat County Senator says. So folks have been trooping in since this afternoon, since the Montserrat County Senator officially made the announcement, and they've been writing down their names, giving some pieces of information about themselves. And he said that there's a whole process. There's a vetting process aside from someone just walking up at the center and writing down their names and then waiting to be called or whatever. No, there's going to be a vetting process to make sure that the people who are being recruited today, or those individuals who have given their names, their information, they're not spies. They're not individuals or people who are just planted to sort of get easily compromised. No, he said they're going to be checking their Facebook pages and making sure that those people are true supporters or partisans or sympathizers of the rescue mission, that they will support the mission regardless what. They're going to make sure that they recruit individuals who will not easily get compromised. But how do they detect that? How do they detect that? How do they detect that? Well, that's the big question, but the process is ongoing, and our guy Aaron Kuban has been giving us update on that as well. We want to say thanks to you. Thanks for always following the 2023 elections update 360 right here on the Spoon Network. We are live on Spoon 107.5 FM. We're live on Fabric 101.1 FM. We're live on Super 95.5 FM as well. And on Facebook, we are live at Spoon TV Live, Fabric TV, Super TV, and also on YouTube, we're live at Spoon Talk Live. Thanks a lot to all of you. And we'll be back. We will be back with another edition of the program, hopefully very soon. But remember, next chairperson says the next time they're going to have another press conference to give us these results or reports or whatever will be on the 23rd. On the 23rd of October. So that's about 3 days from now. So in 3 days' time, just 2 days to the climax of the 15 days period that the NEC has to work in, NEC chairperson is going to be giving us more updates, probably telling us about the runoff, officially announcing it, or maybe just giving us the results, or officially announcing who won the first round of election. This process that saw or that I've seen 20 candidates from different political parties contesting. Maybe you should just be announcing the winner or telling us exactly when the runoff is going to be. But constitutionally, we all have our eyes fixed on the 7th of November. On the 7th of November, that's the time Liberians have their eyes fixed on. Again, I want to say thank you. Till we come your way again, have a good day. Thanks to all of you for following. My name is Nelson Colette. Thanks to Aaron Kuban. Thanks to C. Sylvester Cholope. Thanks to Ernest Benda. The guys have been out there making sure that they give us updates. And so have a good day. And bye-bye for now. And of course, coming up tonight will be your favorite program, Spoon Talk.